love this time of year.
This is why we got the shining moment you knew, yeah. In a one shining moment, you're willing to try. In a one shining moment, you knew.
The magic of March.
One shining
Welcome back, folks. Good morning. Here we are, Sunday, Winter Madness 2025. I am Kenny Riley. I am joined with Mr. Dan Burkemper.
Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning. We are getting ready for our first match on Sunday. Mr. Andrew Potthast and Mr. Joey Julius. Joey coming in hot, ready for his competition. Forgot to set his alarm, but again, pretty exciting match to start the day off. We are absolutely stacked through today. So, Dan, let's get settled in and see Mr. Andrew and Joey head on to the first match. I don't.
Boys ready? Yeah. Coming live. What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas?
Morning. 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 Morning.
Hot situation. Hot situation.
For Andrew?
9-17.
For Andrew?
2-9-17. 2-9-17.
All right, here we are on the first
Kettlebrook
hole of beautiful
Country Club.
Kettlebrook Country
Like
Club.
Mr.
Joey Julius first, like
On the
Mr.
tee box.
Joey Julius first on the
He's
tee
awake.
box. Yep.
He's awake.
Yep. We're going to do the ceremonious handshake here on the first tee box. All right, these competitors are locked in
Love to see the respect
for now.
for now. Jam-packed day of sports. You say Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. I say Joey Julius, Andrew Potthast.
I agree. First tee shot is off. Joey headed up the left center and fading right. Looks like it's going to catch. Ooh, needs to settle down there. Tree spit, and it does.
Catches a tree. Good result, Joey.
Yeah, got a little lucky there. Slid the cart guy a fiver on the first tee box to make sure that those balls do find their way back into the playable areas. Andrew up now, taking a couple practice rips. Oh, well done. So, Dan, I did talk to Andrew this morning and asked if he had any strategy to take on the mighty Joey Julius. And what he said, he's going to wear the fairways out at Kettlebrook, and he's going to hit solid shots into the greens. He's going to wait for Joey to make a mistake to make his move. But, again, I like a man with a plan. He's ready to rock, got here early.
Well, the dichotomy of our two competitors here. One, preparing to get here early. The other, forgetting to even show up. We'll see how it works out for Joey. Andrew's already making good on his plan from the fairway here.
It's a pretty funny text message from Joey here. He said he just woke up at 8:29. Was on his way, was going to be here ready for the balls in the air, but got here just in time, Dan.
That's right. I'm sure he would love to be one of the guys watching at home, sipping a coffee, but here he is.
He's got stuff to do today.
Got stuff to do, man.
All right, Andrew,
Business.
175 yards. Fairway metal. Pretty steady eddy. Looks like it's just fading to the right side, but should secure himself just off the green right. That's a good shot from Andrew, though.
Just off the right, he'll have a great chance to put it in the circle from there.
All right, Joey looking at 160 yards just off the right side of this fairway. Nudging up to the cart path, but he should have no issues at all.
Playing straight up this hole.
Yeah, no pops. Pops, Dan, on this match?
2-9-17.
Okay, so having one extra
All
bullet
going
coming
Andrew's
into
way.
the final couple of holes. So All right, Joey's swing is off, headed up the left side. Is going to be short and left, so he's going to have to be going first. All right, little routine chip here, 43 yards for Joey. This pin is in the back left of this green.
Goes towards the high side of the green.
Ooh, good shot, but does just squeak off the backside of this green, Dan.
Yep, looks like he's on the fringe. He'll probably have to be chipping from there.
All right, so this is a chance for Andrew to grab one early. His third shot. It's about 19 yards away from the pin. If he can chip this into the gimme circle, this is going to be a really, really good start.
Absolutely, especially with the pop coming on the next hole. Has a chance to really get off to a blistering start. Make Joey regret sleeping in. Although the way he's chatting up our gallery here, he doesn't seem to have many regrets whatsoever. I think he forgot he's playing still.
All right, here's a pretty good chip from Andrew. Needs to get on its horse, though. Just short of the gimme circle, Dan. All right, so Andrew is in for a 5. This is Joey's 4th. So Joey just does need to solidify this gimme circle. I'm sorry, Mr. Caldwell, if you tuned in, that's the last time today for solidifying that. Got a strange look from my producer. Contractly, oh, come on. All right, Joey. Ooh, just does skate past that, so it looks like
Andrew
takes one up there.
one up through one.
All right. And we're off. All right. Andrew does card a bogey. Joey with a double on the first, getting that out of the way. Andrew does pull ahead 1 up in this match and keeps his spot on the tee box. Par 5, number 2, Dan. 524 yards, slight dog leg left.
You got to think he's feeling great, especially if you're saying his plan was just to burn some fairways. If he can do that here with the pop, it's going to be tough for Joey to do anything about it.
Yeah, he said he's going to wear those fairways out, man. Par 5, obviously kind of plotting his 3 shots to get on the green here. All right, Andrew headed up the right side.
That'll land comfortably.
Oh, yeah, very, very nice. Hanging out in the short grass. A nice swing for Andrew.
Just a point and shoot kind of guy. Find target,
Yeah.
swing, hit
See
target.
ball, hit ball, find ball, hit ball again.
Joey's trying to find the ball. There it is.
All right, vicious swing here from Joey, 167 miles per hour ball speed, but it is headed right. Needs to stay away from that path. All right,
Just
yet
short of the
again,
path.
finding his way to the
In play.
cart path.
In play, but yeah, as you said, ball speed was there. It's just leaving it a little right still.
Okay, Andrew's got an uphill fairway shot here, measuring 335 yards. I think he's just going to kind of take a smooth club here, get
Yeah,
himself in position.
Just got to leave himself with a comfortable third shot.
So we are climbing a pretty big hill here. It's about 49 feet up to the top level of this fairway. So going to have to I think Andrew's game is just steady Eddie. So nice swing here.
Fairway sloping right to left.
This guy is lethal.
He absolutely is. Riding that right side of the fairway still.
It's perfect. It's going to be a great angle for him. It's going to leave him just over 200 yards out for his third shot.
Joey needs to make something happen here to make up some ground.
So if you see the grid around the ball, that is notifying that this ball is going to be above his feet.
Look for this to come out left.
Okay. As it does, but he gets himself on a flat lie in the bunker. Oh, I am mistaken. Andrew is left with 158 yards, so this is going to be a very, very good look for him. Again, his third shot here at number 2, the par 5.
Plenty of room at the front of the green. Looks like he's taking advantage of that fact, especially with the pop in hand. If Andrew just hits the green here, pressure is absolutely on Joey.
Double checking his selection there. All right, Andrew's looking up off the stairs. Oh, a little short, but giving him.
Thought he was going to get the stair bounce. Stairs are real.
Stairs are real.
Bunkers are real. That
Golf
rough
stairs.
is going to be real. It's going to be a tough shot getting up over that edge and trying to hold that green.
At 105 yards out, I think Joey can be put a healthy swing on this. I don't think that he's going to have any issue getting this up and on.
Takes no time stepping up for it either.
Guy is ready. Oh, needs to go just a touch. Oh,
Spin doctor.
just onto the frog's hair here at Kettlebrook. All right, Andrew's got a flat lie as well, kind of going uphill. This is going to be a little bit more of a timid wedge here, Dan. Obviously, he's got plenty of room in front of the pin, but that area off the back is pretty close to that back collar. So I think he just needs to keep the ball in front of the pin and let it release.
Is he looking at maybe a 20-yard?
Yeah, not trying to get
landing
too aggressive. See that red part of that green? So where the yellow meets the red, that's going to be a downhill running away from him. So I think you're right, Dan. Just getting something about 15 yards on and letting it do the rest. All right, shot is off. Oh, I like this play. Okay.
Well done.
Really, really well done.
Did
Good
what
shot,
he
Andrew.
needed.
All right, Joey's fourth, just off the left side collar. Does have a wedge in hand. Oh, asking for it to scoot just a bit. Go.
Needs it to
Oh.
go.
All
Just
right,
short.
showing some frustration trying to get these wedge distances dialed in, but both players do card a bogey, and Mr. Potthast does have the extra bullet there, pulling head 2 up through 2 holes.
2 up through 2 holes. He cannot be any happier with this start. Not sure if Joey even knows what's going on yet. It might hit him in a hole or two.
I think the guy's gonna wake up here.
He's still chatting up the gallery. Do we tell him this isn't warm-ups?
All right, Andrew, here at number 3, the par 4, 374 yards. I think this is going to be pretty perfect for his current setup, what he's shown on the last 2 holes. All right, headed a little left. All in all, not a bad miss, Dan.
If you're going to miss on this hole, left is absolutely the play. He's still got a straight line through those trees, right through the middle of the fairway. He'll be fine.
All right, Joey's got to find some consistency here. Got to put a good swing right now. All right, nice drive from Joey. A little cut. Oh.
Just an absolutely perfect shot.
Dan, I think he is awake. I think he is ready to rock.
He heard me, I think. He's up.
That ball carried over 300 yards and is still currently moving 343 yards here for Joey. That's a great swing, Joey. Great swing.
Bay 2 screen. I can hear it. It said, ouch.
Ow. Thank God we changed those out last week. All right, Andrew's about 203 yards out from the left side of the fairway here, coming out of a rough lie. Doesn't seem like it's going to do anything with the power, but the spin number is going to affect his run out. Obviously, there's no, well, with the fairway metal, maybe it's just trying to chase it on up there.
Got to hope he can get a nice line at it and roll it right up through the front of the green.
A little downhill slope coming in this green.
Can it ride the ridge?
Okay.
into the bunker.
Yeah, it looks like he did roll into that front edge. Hopefully he's going to have a good lie to look at. But Joey's second here, 32 yards out. Pretty inviting green here. A little uphill false front all the way to the pin. All right, hugging that right side of that. Dig deep. Oh,
Just a bit deep, but looked really good coming
yes,
off
it
the club
did.
face.
Yes, it did. All right, moving back to Andrew. Kind of got a tricky lie here.
Got to hit the circle to push the hole, correct?
23 yards. Yeah, he's probably thinking circle, but gonna be fine with just getting onto the green and headed to number 4. But you never know with these lies. It's just slightly below his feet, so hopefully he can catch the ball clean with the wedge and get it up and out.
Looks like he's really trying to let the green do the work here and let it carry him down into that gimme circle.
Looks pretty darn good, Dan.
Might come up just short.
Yes, just short of
It
the gimme
does.
circle, but a well-executed wedge out of the danger zone there. But
Still a good shot there, Mr. Andrew.
Joey does grab one back there as we head to hole number 4. So currently, Andrew still 1 up on the match, but Joey does claim the tee box here.
See if you can carry into those power numbers over here to hole number 4.
So 4 is
Looks like
kind
he
of
doesn't need it, really.
yeah, a slight dogleg left. To all the 40 plus people that are joining us, thank you. It's an absolute pleasure to have you with us. All right, says he left that out right, and it is headed right. Needs to just stay away from any big danger bounce. Oh, okay. Honestly, I think he's going to have
He
an
might have
okay
a
look.
look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay look to get out of the danger there, but
Not the hole for the cut that Joey's sporting today.
I think this hole sets up really well for Andrew's game. I'm just going to, again, wear out those fairways, get something
Just looking to give himself a better look than Joey's got. on those
correct,
second
yeah.
Shots.
Gonna try to get rewarded with a fairway lie to have that shot into this green. Got a little wind at our players' faces here, but shouldn't affect anything too crazy.
Wouldn't you know it? Fairway.
Super consistent here for Mr. Andrew. Well done.
Still his shot. Only 108 in. Chance to turn the heat up.
He's got a little ball above his feet lie. Shouldn't do too much, but it will want to favor a little right to left shot shape. So
Which will make it very hard to do anything about that gimme circle. So anything on the green will probably be pleased with.
agreed. That pin is just absolutely tucked up on the front right side of the screen, kind of guarded and well protected. So
Gotta think he's just looking to put anything on the short stuff. Make Joey have to pull a miracle out of the trees.
yeah, I think that's his thought process right here is just keep his game rolling and let Joey fight him to the finish line. All right. Really well done for Andrew, headed towards the center of this green. Number was absolutely perfect, Dan.
Absolutely perfect. It's all he needed to do. Executed it wonderfully. Joey's turn.
All right, is coming out of a deep rough lie, 95 yards. As you can see, that spin number has dropped considerably. So he's got a little obstruction right in front of him. I'm not sure if he can. It looks like he might be able to go up and over, Dan, but
Gonna be tough here.
plenty of green behind and left of this pin.
Full swing.
Catches some branches, but puts him back into the promised land of the fairway. So gonna have another look and see if Joey can punch one into the circle.
Time to snipe here, Joey.
67 yards, absolutely snipe range, Dan. So
Let's see if the late wake up has any effect on the short game.
All right, just short. Does roll onto the surface, but
Another hole for Andrew.
Andrew's back to 2 up after 4 holes.
Easy like Sunday morning, Mr. Andrew Potthast.
All right, reminder that Andrew does have pops on 9 and 17 through this matchup. On the box, looking at 391 yards here at the par 4. Little fairway bunker there at about 215 yards. So Andrew has seen that. He's going to make sure that he steers clear of that danger, but ooh, creeping towards it, but it's got enough. Get a kick for him. Get a kick. Oh, yes. Well
Got some
done.
juice into it. Gets over the bunker.
Gets that right cheek involved. Pumps that one out 244 yards. Well done, Mr. Andrew.
Doesn't appear he can be rattled today.
Oh, Joey headed left.
It's the cut
Cutting
play there.
in. He's a cut boy, baby.
171 on the ball speed, folks.
Carries this ball about 300 yards, still rolling out to about 325 yards, Dan. Pretty incredible drive there for Joey.
Absolutely incredible. He's definitely leaning into that cut today. See how often he's able to ride that left side of the fairway.
Here at Kettlebrook, there is a lot of interior out of, well, not, and yeah, I guess it is out of bounds. It's so tree lined, Dan. If you could see that dotted line in your lower
100%.
right-hand screen, these players have to think about dispersion. They've got to be well aware of all the trouble that surrounds this golf course.
Danger just scattered around the fairways.
So Andrew's 147 yards out, slightly downhill. He's got a really, really nice approach to the green, so it can get a little interesting as he can roll this up. Doesn't need to do anything as far as flying it. This pin is all the way in the back portion of this green. He is looking for dead center.
Put the smooth swing on it. Looks like it's going right for
Oh,
the heart of the green.
very good. Needs to sit. Oh, takes a little bit more than he could chew. Does find himself on the back edge of that green.
Just barely too much trickles off the back. Joey with a chance to make it hurt.
Now, these are these opportunities where, not a bad shot, Dan, but an opening
A missed opportunity, if you will.
for Joey to grab one back there. All right, Joey's shot is off. Ooh,
Looks great.
low skipper, and super well done for Joey.
Well done.
Joey's in for his birdie, as you can see that wonderful graphic that our team has made for you viewers.
Andrew's got to chip it in here.
He's got to make he's got to dunk this one. 12 yards.
Totally doable.
Yeah, very much so.
Mr. Potthast reading the green here. Knows he's got to get aggressive.
Andrew sporting some very, very cool custom KBS golf shafts. Those are the Masters green and yellow themed colors. Really, really well done. Loved building those for you, buddy.
Say, where could one get one of those?
All right. Ooh! Oh!
Almost does exactly what he needed to, going for the dunk there. He says he's not going for the dunk. I'm going to lie for him. He's going for the dunk.
That was all instinct, baby.
Almost nails it.
All right, Joey does grab one back there. We are here at our first par 3 here at Kettlebrook, 172 yards. Pin is pinched up into the front of this green.
Yes, room to the back.
It's kind of got
We'll
that.
see how these guys attack it.
It's got a front right little bailout, so if you do miss hit one, the right is the favorable side of this green. Front right, actually. All right, Joey's got his weapon in hand. Checking to make sure that is the correct weapon. pulling that high fade. Come on. It's trying. It's trying. Ugh.
It's a big green, but it's just off.
Not big enough. It does land
Free
himself
club green.
the far left side of this green. He's on the fringe, so nothing too crazy. It was a good swing. Got about 10 people here in attendance, cheering
Super
on
rowdy
these
bunch.
cheering on these competitors. Yeah.
It's early. We'll give them time. We're all here before Joey, though.
Priorities. Hybrid here for Andrew. Oh, looks pretty good. Just a little fade, but see if it gets a little pop. Oh, okay.
Got ourselves a chip off, folks.
It is a chipping contest. All right, first up is Joey from the back edge of this green, 28 yards to this pin. As you can see, these tick marks on the green moving slightly left to right.
Plenty of runway for him.
My idea is he's
Got
going to try to
options.
look about 3/4 of the way there on the left side and let the green take him into the gimme circle. All right, flighted pretty well.
Just a little left.
Yeah, a little too much spin there, but
He's in for bogey.
not a terrible leave. So Andrew's second shot here at the par 3, just 20 yards off the right side of this fairway.
Kind of a slippery one here. Downhill, right to left.
All right, Andrew's shot. It looks like he's thinned
Kinda
this
low and
just a
hot.
little bit. Oh. All right. Heading on to hole 7 does look like was that a push?
I believe they pushed that hole, yes. Two bogeys. Yep, that's a push on that hole.
All right, Joey is currently on the tee box here.
Hole 7 here looks like it could play into the cut nicely.
468 yards. Oh, nice cut from Joey. Needs to settle in here. Okay, well done. Definitely his display of power here off the tee box.
Have to assume that's exactly what he wanted to do. Ride that left side of the fairway, let it cut to the right side. In play. Andrew's chance to match a fairway found.
Well, he's definitely doing his job and wearing out those fairways, so I'm fully expecting him to do the same. Absolutely. Andrew's shot is off right down central.
He's just not missing today.
You know what? I don't think he misses often, Dan, so kind of having power versus control here in this matchup, but I think he's going to keep charging on and allow or make Joey make a move here.
Joey's definitely going to be in a position where he could go for the green. Not
No.
sure Andrew has that luxury here.
Well, we've gotten some trouble up the right side with that pond, Dan. So I think that he is not even trying to concern himself with the
No.
flag.
Just looking to keep this in play. Give himself an opportunity on his third to do something special.
All right, excellent display of control here. Head up the right side, needs to just get past that tree, which he does.
Slides past the trees. He'll have a good look for his third.
Oh, absolutely. Well done, Andrew. Good shot. All right, Joey's towering drive, leaving him about 190 yards out. Dan does have a little bit of a tailwind. Perfect lie. I think this has got go zone written all over it.
Absolutely. The only thing that concerns me with Joey's game so far this morning is going long, puts him in the trees. Could bring the unexpected in.
Healthy swing here from Joey. Headed up the left. Needs to stop and turn just a bit. Okay.
Bunker catches it.
Number was great. Does find himself on the left side, left green bunker right there. Andrew's got 73 yards out here for his third, Dan. Pin is all the way on that left side, as you can see by him aiming this just into the center of the screen. Again, trying to just play steady golf and have Joey make a shot.
With the whole advantage and also with the pops, you got to think he's just looking to hit greens and make Joey come up with great shots.
Yeah.
You know, just try to force mistakes.
All right, Andrews is off, headed left, needs to sit. Okay, a little adrenaline there. Does find himself on the back edge of this green. Gonna have to have a chip coming back on.
I think you're right there. He might have just been feeling a little bit of the pressure. 10 yards further than he needed.
All right, nice little splash bunker shot here for Joey. And it's
Excellently done.
safely into the gimme circle. All right, this is a tough chip, Dan. You know, he's got coming
gotta
out of that
drain this.
rough lie, so it's probably it's not really gonna be spinning out of the shot, but he's just got to get this thing right of the pin, just onto the surface for it to develop into that gimme circle. As you can see, he is aiming for that right edge.
Joey's already in for his birdie, so Andrew's got to make this.
Looks like that rough did turn the club there for Andrew, and unfortunately, he's
Just grabs it, opens the club
Yeah.
face. We've all been there.
absolutely. This rough here in Massachusetts is real mean stuff, but Andrew does go ahead and gets onto the green and gives one back to Mr. Joey Julius. We are all square.
All square, folks. We could have just started right here on this hole. We could have skipped all of what we just watched. Here we go.
All right, hole 8, another par 3. Second easiest hole on the golf course, measuring 151 yards.
Got to think Joey's smelling blood here, hoping to get up one before he's got to give a pop on the next hole.
Joey does have the tee box here. Pretty excellent swing here from Joey. Headed towards the center of the screen. Needs to sit and dig in. Okay, well done. Well done.
Great shot. Right over the pin. Just a little deep, but absolutely will take that.
Yeah, he's kind of zoning in. I think he's finding his groove here. In with a par, forcing Andrew to make a move and match. 2 more pops here for this match for Andrew. The next hole, number 9 and 17.
Looks like Andrew wants a different club. And it looks like Joey doesn't even want to watch.
He's over here telling everybody what he did last night.
Maybe we'll have him tell the audience.
All right, smooth swing here from Tempo Town, Andrew Potthast. All right, his shot is off, headed towards the right edge. Needs to get up just a bit.
Bounce.
All right.
Great bounce.
Well done for Mr. Andrew Potthast. Both players carting a par there. And we are headed on to number 9, Dan.
All square, both with a par. Mr. Potthast with the pop. Joey with the tee box.
Oh, wow.
Good morning to all 60 of you watching at home.
Great to
or
have
wherever
you.
you are. Thank you for
Airport,
tuning in.
office, who knows? Joey Julius up the left side. Patented cut. Trying to cut even more. Needs to just go a little bit. And, okay. Pounded drive, but does find himself in the left rough. This guy's strong, Dan.
Yeah, I would love to have a drive land in the rough and still carry 284, roll out 290 plus.
I don't know that feeling. I do not know that feeling.
No.
I'm more of like a 238 guy.
I want to be
know?
Joey when I grow up. What do you think Joey wants to be when he grows up?
Remains to be seen. Astronaut, deep sea welder, I don't know. I just love this man's golf swing.
Yes.
This thing is just so smooth.
That's a grown-up golf swing.
Not allowing anything to affect his plan of attack here. Reaching out to 230 yards. Well done for Andrew. He's going to be up on the ball next, leaving himself 253 yards. Now, Dan, if I'm not mistaken, there is a big swale, probably about 100 yards from this green. So really anything that they land at about 200 yards is going to just run up towards the screen.
It's funnel season.
Right. It's got an aggressive line here. Needs to just stay on this line here. Just stay away from that left edge. Okay.
Little to the left.
That's a
but
great shot. That's a great shot. All right, Joey's second shot, 192 yards.
Do you think he tries to carry the green here, or is he gonna
Yeah, I
take
do.
advantage of the course?
I think that he's got the distance. I think this is going to be something, a mid-iron, smooth swing, gonna hit the green and check for him.
Down 34 feet. Let's see if it counts for the drop in elevation.
All right, hit hard. It headed up the right side into some troubled area. Needs to get that monk. Oh, tree spit. He doesn't like the trees, but the trees like him. Throwing him
Trees
back.
are playing nice today.
Throwing him back into some playable territory.
We'll probably need to switch balls for the next hole. There's a big old scuff on that.
all the trash you talked on, and we don't want you here.
All right. Andrew's 27 yards off the front left portion of the screen. All right, yanks a wedge up there, but is on and solidified.
In for 5.
All right, Joey's third shot here. 21 yards. This is a pretty routine wedge. I believe we're going to see a gimme circle here. Absolutely. My thoughts are correct. Fantastic shot from Joey.
In for par. So they pushed the hole, correct? Andrew
Yes,
with
and
with the pop on this hole.
neutralized there, but he does have one more. Again on 17. Joey retains the box here. Hole 10. par 4, 343 yards.
Another opportunity for him to play that big cut.
All right, blistering drive headed up the right side. Does look like it's going to get away from the fairway, but not a bad look. It just looks like
Got
he's
a
going to have
big tree between him and
some
the green.
trees there, but I think the pin is a little bit further right, so maybe he can have a look. Andrew's got the driver in hand. He's going to get comfy and put one out here in a good distance. Again, forcing Joey to pull a shot.
Yeah, I think anything that's got a clear shot to the green is a success off the tee for Mr. Potthast here.
All right, it's a great swing. Hub it up left edge.
He
Finds
just don't miss.
He don't miss, man. Finds that landing strip and is still moving. It's a very, very good tee shot here for Andrew.
Well done, Andrew.
All right, left with 143 pins on the front portion of this green, protected with some bunkerage up there. But again, I think that a little downhill, so he could probably land this, near the front side or even short, Dan, and let this
Short
just
left would probably work for him.
just jump back up there and give him a good look. All right, Andrew's shot is off, headed a little right, but it's got enough gas to get on. That's a great swing.
Excellent
Rewarded
swing.
with a green.
So this 9 a.m. match, we got Joey Julius, Andrew Potthast. Coming up at 11:30, we've got Jonesy and Smitty. Also at 11:30, we got KD versus Tom Moore.
That'll be a good one.
And then wrapping up our afternoon, we'll have Ryan First facing Colt Ratliff.
Oh, I love it. Joey, oh, the trees. He'll never talk trash on the trees ever again. Joey's third swing, 30 yards off.
Needs a circle.
Okay, does find the green, but does not make it to the gimme circle. So it looks like Mr. Potthast does grab one back, bringing this match one up for Andrew. I was talking to Colt Ratliff last night, and Ryan First is going to be a healthy competitor, but again, similar to Andrew, he's just going to play his game, and that's going to be a really exciting match to watch. Obviously, KD, Tom Moore, both incredible players, so exciting stuff. And our first matchup was who?
Jonesy and Smitty.
Oh, that's going to be a good one. Yeah, Aaron Schmidt has been playing unreal golf, but again, both players do have the distance portion of the game, and I will say this, that Jonesy is consistent as ever. Been playing some very, very good practice rounds here at the club. It's going to be a good one.
You always love to see a matchup with two guys with a hockey-style nickname, Jonesy,
Smitty. These guys got great nicknames, man. All right, Potthast here up at number 11, 433 yards, electing to split the uprights here. Okay, does clear any of those issues with those trees.
He's got Glove flirting with the trees here in this matchup.
Joey's back on saying that these trees are not real.
Let's see if Joey cuts this corner in the same fashion.
Interesting tidbit. Joey is actually playing a Cobra Aerojet 7-degree long driver head. He asked me about low lofted drivers. I handed this thing to him, and it looks like it's absolutely working out for him. Oh, baby. Carries this ball 286 yards, and again, into the center of the fairway here. Great swing for Joey.
There's not many courses in this great planet that 315 in the middle of the fairway does not work out for you. Looks like we got some more trees coming into play here on the second shot.
So if you look at this, though, with Andrew's style of play, he can probably elect to aim right on this fairway, get something on the ground and running, and kind of bypass that tree there. So it does look like he's got 170 yards, Dan, to that first tick mark. Okay, he's looking over to the left, seeing what's going to leave him over there, but
Gotta think he's wanting to just put the ball in the air and leave it in the hands of the architects here.
you know, a lot of movement here at Kettlebrook, so I agree. I think he's just going to get this one started, and as you had said, let the lay of the land take him into a third shot approach. All right, Andrew does not get the cleanest contact on that golf ball. Just short of the trees that he was trying to bypass, but he'll be a little closer, might be able to manufacture a golf shot up and over.
Joey's got to be feeling really good about where he's at now.
Yeah, second shot, a $145 out, some downhill slope.
Once again, Joey chatting up the gallery. Man of the people.
Signing autographs, hitting golf shots. This looks really good. Needs to just settle in, though. That elevation change probably added a little extra yards there, but well done for Joey. In for his par. Oh, I'm sorry, birdie, right?
In for birdie.
In for birdie. Par 5 here. All right, Andrew's looking at 119 yards. You know, this is a situation where I think these trees are short enough that he can take this up and over, Dan. Does have a little ball above his feet lie, so it's going to want to kind of work out for him.
Want to work out the way he needs it to. He just still kind of needs a bit of a miracle to push this hole.
Ooh. Does not get that ball high enough and ends up hitting
Trees are real.
They are real, hitting some lumber there. So this is Andrews. And trees are a contender here at Kettlebrook.
I thought you were supposed to go to Massachusetts to check out all the trees in the fall.
I bet they are beautiful here in the fall, Dan.
What do they call them? Leaf peepers?
That's why he's in the booth, folks. All right, Andrew just keeping this one low and racing out of the trouble. Okay, little gonna have another go here.
This would be awesome.
All right, does keep it low, but unfortunately catches some more trouble. Bring him to his fifth shot, just under 60 yards. At this point, I think he's okay with it.
Joey's officially taken this hole already.
Yeah, so this is more of just the pleasantries of finishing the hole out. Oh. You know, in match play, Dan, it's really, just on to the next. These players do have the ability to concede. But again, here we are. Andrew's finished his golf shot, but he just needs to just delete that hole from his brain.
Just needs to Men in Black himself.
Yes.
Forget about it. Forget about it.
Forget about it. Joey bag of donuts here.
Joey hasn't even seen the next hole. He's already got a ball on a tee.
And,
there he goes.
and the wrong club. Par 3, hole 12.
I'd like to see him open up that 7-degree driver, though. See what he can do.
All right, 178 yards. This is a healthy size par 3 here. Obviously, the carry is apparent, Dan. These players are going to have to get this ball in the. Stepping up to his golf ball. My thing is I think this is a hybrid play for Andrew. Something that's definitely going to carry all of the trouble that we have here between us and the hole, but something that he can swing confidently.
Just got to hope he can put the brakes on it once it hits the green.
Oh, he's going with a fairway metal.
Teeing it up. Not the biggest green. Going to be tough.
All right, Andrew's shot headed up the left. All right, looks like he's covered the trouble, but is going to land himself left side of this green.
Still has an opportunity to put it in the circle to push this hole.
35 yards, Dan. Looks like he's going to need to stay left of the pin. That blue area is just going to be rolling back towards him. So, again, carrying it far enough to get away from that false front. But, yeah, I mean, this would be a very exciting chip for Andrew to land this in the gimme circle and push this hole here at 12. Using some of the technology here, kind of looking at his landing zone. I think that's a healthy spot that he chose.
He agrees with you. Left of the pin. Got to fly it almost 90% of the way there.
Yeah, he's got to hit this with intent, Dan. All right, does get up and over that false front, headed towards the pin, but he's going to land short of that gimme circle. Looks like Joey Julius does grab one there here at 12.
Runs out of gas, just short. Still a good swing.
Brings this match to Joey up 1 through 12 holes.
First lead of the day for Joey, correct?
Yeah. No. I think he's held the lead at least once.
Okay. What do I know?
What do I know?
Sitting here watching the entire.
I'm just
match.
having fun with my friend Dan Burkemper, watching good golf. So this is a very short par 4. This is 282 yards. So Joey obviously has the power to get there, no doubt. Is going to have to judge on what he wants to do.
I get a feeling he's going to be buzzing that silo.
Looks like he's pulled out driver. Going to have this high in the air and maybe play that butter cut.
Interesting choice.
Right, up the left side. Needs to cut more and settle.
Oh.
Hit the fence.
Oh.
Okay.
Doesn't get the bounce he was looking for there.
He is looking at an out of bounds. He's got a re-tee here. Very interesting.
Got to think he's picking a different club up, right?
You know, judging how he's looking, I think he's staying with the driver. Obviously hit that one really, really well, but maybe adjusting that aim, taking it dead on. All right, there's that cut that we've been looking for, but still does need to blow down.
Deep.
Okay, does land just left back side of the screen. That was his third shot, Dan, so he's going to be chipping for a par if he dunks it. This is a shot. This is where Andrew needs to calm his nerves, hit his bat.
Back to the playbook for him.
Yes, exactly. Exactly right, Dan.
Joey opened the door. Andrew's got a foot in it. Let's see if he can push it wide open and get this match back to square.
I do love how evenly matched these competitive rounds are. The handicap system really does come into play, equalizing everything for these players. This is beautiful. Look at this guy. This guy just says, there, I want my ball to go right there, and that's what happens.
Now watch this drive.
I do not associate, talk to, listen to any terrorists. Now watch this drive. That was George W. A very popular online sensation video. We always do have a good chuckle on that one. So Andrew's 66 yards out.
Just got to play it safe here.
He really does. There's no reason to get overly aggressive here. All he needs is a green, and he is in for par, which is probably going to get him the point back there.
You would think so.
All right, headed up the left side,
Needs
right
a bounce.
on the line with the pin, and it does reach the green. Well done for Andrew. Good shot, good pressure shot there, buddy.
Great par for Andrew.
All right,
Joey's
Joey.
got to sink this.
Yes, he does. He's on the back left side of this green. He's got just under 20 yards.
Got the glove in the pocket.
All right, Joey is playing it pretty darn good. Does miss that gimme circle. And still rolling off the back side of this green, so we are still going to have to see him finish
Slippery.
very, very fast. Okay. So, Dan, Andrew Potthast is playing to his playbook here, hitting fairway after fairway, waiting for his time, being patient. We see a little bit more of an aggressive play out of Joey Julius. Sometimes it's working out for him. Sometimes it's not. Those trees have been pretty apparent here at Kettlebrook. How do you feel about this match going into the final stretch?
I got to think it's exactly what we thought we were going to see, with Andrew coming in with a tight plan, executing according to plan, Joey showing up late, mashing the ball as hard as he can, using his distance to his advantage and hoping to dodge trees. We're all square.
We are. It's even Steven right here, so let's head back to watch Mr. Potthast snipe this drive. I mean, look at this. He is absolutely wearing these fairways out. He told me that this morning, and it's just paying off in dividends for him today.
Seems super content to play some boring, middle of the fairway golf.
I am entertained. I don't find it boring at all. I think Andrew is doing exactly what he set out to do. Joey's giving us a little bit more of a craziness.
Yeah,
these are
we got
totally-
similar looks going here,
right
me and
here.
Kenny. I, of course, laid my outfit out last night, sent a picture to him.
All right, Joey headed up the left side with that cut. Needs to get on the ground.
He's
Okay.
juiced up.
He is. Okay, 277 yards, so the power is there, but he's actually stretched this hole out to play longer.
Yeah, he's out.
264 yards for Joey. He's got a little uphill lie here. This is a really, really, there's like a bowling alley to
Just
this.
a devious green here,
this green,
tucked
Dan.
in.
Heavily wooded. Obviously, Joey, we already know his relationship with the trees.
Tough for anybody playing a cut, especially with a ball below your feet here.
All right, and it is out and headed right, just like that lie was dictating. Just needs to settle in here. Just settle.
Needs to stop.
Okay. All right. He's going to have an okay look. Hit that ball 196 yards, so he's going to have a nice flip wedge in. All right, Andrew's got ball is going to be a little bit above his feet, Dan, so again, probably helping him out with a little right to left shape.
He's got to just be looking to leave himself with a nice lie on his third shot. 3-shot hole for both contestants.
Yeah, he's going to be electing to just snuggle us up to that 185, 200-yard mark.
I can't help but think about his playbook once again. Joey with 172-mile-an-hour ball speed, and he's out on his second shot. Got to think he's just buying time until he can get to that hole 17 where he's got another pop.
Yeah, I think he's gotta play it pretty close to the vest here and just hold on. All right, here it is. Up the left side. Didn't draw too much for him, but he does catch the left side rough, and it's going to give him a little bit of a block out here. He does have a look at the flag, Dan, but there are some branches in his firing range.
Got some pineage in front of him. Got some pines going here. Gonna be tough. It looks like he might have to keep it low. I don't know if he's got enough room to play a big draw here.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see if he's going to elect to see the drone footage to see if he's got any real issues there. So let's see if he does.
He's been using the technology to his advantage so far.
So, you know, there's a couple branches there, so I think high might be a little risky, Dan.
I agree.
I think he's really just got to keep something about 10 feet off the ground. And
there's plenty of green between him and the pin.
I agree. 100 yards, coming out of some thick.
Can they hear us over there? I don't want to give out too many tips to these guys, you know, because Joey's absolutely not listening. I don't want to be accused of favoritism here.
All right. Looks like he's electing for maybe a 6-iron or 7-iron here, just to saw this off. And Andrew Potthast, hole 14.
Full swing at it.
Ooh, wow. Gets rewarded, does find the green and bypasses any of those pineages there, Dan.
What do we know?
I know. I just work here, guys.
Pineage is.
It is now.
That's one of the words of 2025.
Boom. Thank you, Ben. Thank you.
We'll be chatting with the folks at Merriam-Webster.
All right, Joey's up, headed to the left center of this green. Oh, it's hit hard. Needs to come back. Come on. Ooh. Looks like it is a frog here situation. All right, Joey's in the frog's hair, about 10 yards away from this pin. As you can see, the tick marks on the screen. Looks like he's got a great chip on there. Do it. Oh, snuggles it up. Really well done for Joey.
Gotta love the confidence of a guy that just grabs his wedge, sets the ball down, and
quick player, doesn't take too much time, doesn't want to start thinking, because that would be terrible.
He doesn't want to be in his own head.
Yes, we are approaching the final stretch of holes here at 15 at Kettlebrook. Par 4, Dan, 356 yards. Pretty dead straight, you know, 270 yards to the end of this fairway. A little thick rough there between the fairway and the green.
Joey got aggressive with the last short par 4. What do you think he does here?
You know, I think he's just got to stay consistent. I think he's going to pull driver. I think he's going to maybe try to take some off. I think maybe a fairway wood, Dan. It's just whatever he's feeling comfortable with. Me personally, the driver is probably one of my favorite clubs as accurate because I like to just hit that straight. But anytime a fairway wood comes into play, it's who knows? Maybe you don't hit them as often, and you're just not sure. But again, in the
tell
fairway,
you who loves the driver is Andrew.
Andrew loves that driver, and why wouldn't you? Look at this, 200.
Has he missed a fairway yet?
I don't believe so. 240 yards. Very, very healthy spot here in the fairway. Joey does elect driver. Ooh, asking for this
Waste
thing
no
to
time.
peel. Come on, come on. All right, headed up the left side, nearing the hazard. Needs to sit.
We'll see if he can play that as it lies. I think he will
should
be able to.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and hit that orange drop button, see what he's got here. As it lies, no penalties coming out of the deep rough, but good play there. All right, Andrew, 122 yards, Dan.
Both players with a comfortable distance in. Andrew from the fairway gets to play the number as is.
Now, from our view here, it looks like the green might be a little sloped left to right, Dan. So
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, anything in the center, just kind of not even letting any of that undulation move his golf ball unfavorably.
He's got to be thinking green light here.
Yeah, we're we're kind of running out of holes. You know, we've 15, 16, 17, and 18. He does receive that pop there on 17. So I think keeping this match tied is going to be his goal. You know, hitting something smooth, hitting it there. If it does find the gimme circle, that's great. If it finds the green, that's perfect too. All right, Andrews is falling right. He's going to find himself in the green side bunker. All right, Joey's second here is
Ball below his feet.
111 yards. So again, scoring club for Joey. Again, he's got plenty of green behind that pin. So if it were me, I would probably just take dead aim at the pin.
Got to. Looks like this rough is a little more penal than it looks. It's calling it deep rough here on TrackMan. 75 to 84% power.
And only 50 to 70% spin. So not
Let's see
going
if
to
he
have
can
a whole
hold
lot
the
of
green.
stopping power. But, oh, this looks really, really good.
That's going to work out great for him.
Yes, sir.
What a shot.
Lights the lamp. Joey coming out of adversity. Great, great birdie for Joey Julius.
And once again, Andrew finds himself in a position where he has to make this.
Crowd asking for him to dunk this. Gotta love that. I was thinking it. They said it, Dan.
Give the people what they want, Andrew.
Barry Martin in the house wearing a very fashionable GGC hockey scarf. Keeping that neck warm in this freezing temperatures.
Whole fit is fly. Way to go, Barry.
All right, Potthast, 20 yards. Green side bunker. All right. Wedges out of the bunker, but short of that gimme circle. Looks like Joey Julius is going to take one back here at 15, Dan.
He sure is. Yep, Andrew's got to be hoping he can get back to even here on this hole so he can take advantage of that pop on 17.
So, Dan, obviously we got Mr. Cup Boy, Joey Julius here. Now, we do have water all the way up the left side. So, as a fader of the golf ball, some interesting risk there. So,
He's just taking dead aim right down the middle and letting that cut do its work.
and you're right, you are. It doesn't want to do anything with that left side of this hole.
Safe play, smart play.
I like that 283 yards total distance there for Joey, so he's going to have a good look, bypassing that danger up the left side of this hole. All right, Andy Fairways here, looking at it where he wants to land this drive. So we do have some fairway bunkers right around that 200-yard mark on the left side of this hole, Dan. So hopefully his power of dispersion here, he just bypasses all that danger.
See if he can carry it.
Oh, no.
Ooh, flirting with water.
He's finally found a bad driver swing here, but unfortunately he's going to have to re-hit here. Oh, he could drop it. I don't know what that's
I don't
gonna
know
do
if
it.
that's going to be much of an advantage for him. He's in the thick stuff.
He's going to take a look here and give us his options. Yeah, see, it's all the way back. Yeah, I would say keep the driver in the hand. Yeah, I don't know if he wants anything to do with this style lie. Obviously, does have the option to go back to the tee box, but it looks like he.
The gallery chiming in with their opinions.
He does elect to drop. Going to be a pretty tough hole here on his third shot. Still 341 yards away.
Still a lot to chew on here for him.
So interesting with the deep rough, Dan, here, and with the fairway woods, the distance makes sense, but I don't know if the TrackMan technology is going to allow him to get this up and out with speed. See, yeah.
No, been there, done that.
That lie does affect that, although we do have a perfect lie here in the turf inside the clubhouse that the TrackMan is designed to emulate a real-life situation, and Unfortunately, Andrew's still looking at 242 yards on his fourth shot here at hole 16.
Looks like he's still going metalwood. Needs some distance here.
He's in a different layer of the rough, so hopefully this is going to get a little bit better as far as contact with the golf ball.
Just needs to watch out for that left
lie
side
is
with
just
the lie.
pushing him back here. Okay, does find the left side again, but again, he should be able to hit this one. Yeah, so not a whole bunch of options. He won't have to take a penalty here. He's just gonna have to take a look and see where he. Okay, okay. So he does
play it
elect
as
to
it
drop.
lies there.
No penalty. Unfortunately, this is just not looking great for Andrew here. Joey's got 128 yards for his second. Dan, he's just got to be thinking center of the green and get on.
Yep,
Get on
business
with the-
decision.
Exactly.
Already cut at it.
Okay, and looks like he has well executed this shot, and well done, Mr. Joey Julius, in for
Safely
his
in for
par.
par.
You can concede, Andrew.
Andrew will save us all some time here and concede the hole.
He's licking his chops. He needs to get up to 17 with that extra bullet. Joey does grab one there, bringing this match. All right, Joey is 2 up here. Very, very large par 3, 219 yards. All right, this is a pretty tasty shot, but not enough. Does find that front edge bunker. Okay. Yes. Andrew is gotta drop the hammer here.
Gets the extra stroke. Joey missing the green definitely presents an opportunity.
So currently on the scorecard, we are dormy. Obviously, Andrew does have that extra bullet here and that pop here at 17. This is a must go. He's gotta make his move right now, Dan.
Absolutely. He's got to be looking for the green here. Needs a net birdie.
All right, hit well, but not enough. He's gonna join Mr. Julius in that front edge bunker. This is when the match gets tough. Not left with many outs here. Kind of got to be hoping that Joey makes a mistake just to let him back in. But Joey is out of the bunker and headed into just short of the
outside
Guinness
of the
circle.
circle. There's still life in Mr. Potthast here.
All right, no, that would be a push. Oh, you're right. He did. Oh, yeah.
Joey's in for bogey.
So anything on the green.
Anything
here.
on the green.
So
Andrew takes the
does
hole.
not need to overthink this. It needs to just get out of the bunker. Rule number 1 in the sand bunker is get out of the bunker. Anything on the green here, folks. Anything.
I think we're all hoping for hole 18 to happen.
Okay, looks like he has
Did what he
safely
needed.
landed onto the green. Needs to stop. Roll. There it is. Okay. Pretty exciting stuff here. Okay, so Andrew does grab one back there, headed into the 18th hole.
We get to watch 18
One
holes,
down.
folks.
Hooray. Hi, 70 people. Hello.
Hello, one and all. Thank you for joining.
Okay. Andrew does have the box here at the final hole. 1 down, staring at the entire match here. Again, sticking to his playbook, Dan.
Yeah,
Looking to hit a fairway. That's what he's got to do.
he showed that he is not infallible with that last tee shot he had.
Unfortunately, he did find some trouble, but I think, again, auto-delete needs to just put a nice, smooth Potthast swing on this and find himself in a good position. All right, Andrew's got a good swing, headed up the right side. Looks like he is going to be living in the fairway, baby. Good swing, Andrew.
Back to the plan.
All right, 18 here is a heavily wooded par 4. Joey's power could get him in a little bit of a trouble here. Come on, cut for him. Cut.
Needs the cut, and there it is.
Here it comes. Looks really good. Really nice for Joey Julius.
Well done, Joey. Useful.
All right, Andrew, 220 yards out. Knows he is one down on this match. This is the time, folks.
Match on the line here.
Okay.
Sounded great.
Not letting those nerves rattle him. Get a kick for him. Come on. Yes. Let's go, baby. Go. Go. Reach a bit. Oh.
Just out of gas. About a yard and a half short of the green.
Wow. Great swing from Andrew. Again, giving it everything he's got. Pushing Mr. Joey Julius to pull a shot here. 135 yards, Dan, uphill. A little trouble, short left in that.
Wind coming at him might help a bit. I bet he's amped up right now, wanting to close this out.
All right, well hit golf ball, but needs to settle. Okay, finds himself in a frog's hair lie. Anything is possible here, folks. It's a chip off. We love those here at the Gimme Golf Club.
A chip off for the match.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it.
Okay, Andrew is looking at 24 yards, Dan, on his third shot. Pretty flat dance floor here. He's got to be thinking this is the time. He's got to stick the dagger in and
Here's the moment.
put one in the gimme circle here. All right, Andrew. Let's do it, buddy. All right, wedges off, heading a little left. Okay, misses the gimme circle. The distance was perfect, but yeah.
Joey can seal this with any shot on the green now. Gotta think he's just gonna step up.
Needs to stop. Oh,
this is gonna be close,
no.
folks.
Okay.
He's in there.
By the skin of his teeth, the match
Man.
is done. Joey Julius emerges victorious against a very valiant Andrew Potthast. Dan, that was exciting.
It's like Groundhog Day for Joey. He comes crawling out of his hole, sees his shadow, walks in, finds the bathroom immediately at Loopers, and then takes care of business after taking care of business.
Very exciting matchup
What a
here
match.
between these two players.
Way to get us started here today, boys.
Unreal. We are going to be heading up to the signing of the board here for Winter Madness. Grabbing a Sharpie. All right, here we are. Joey being told to step up to the platform. Here he comes. At it, baby.
Way to go, Joey.
Joey Julius, everyone. All right.
Great match, fellas.
All right, so our 11:30 matchups, Dan, we are going to be starting off with...
Hold on, let me pull it up. We've only had
our
to read
show
this
prep
20
packet,
times.
Yeah.
Oh, we got so many coffee pictures I got to scroll through. All right, we got Jonesy and Smitty coming up 11:30. Also at 11:30, KD versus Tom Moore.
That's a big one, too. And that's our two matches here at 11:30. So Mr. Mark Jones versus Aaron Smith, and KD versus the Tom Moore, who's been making some noise down here at the South House. So we are excited, and we will be back soon here at 11:30, Dan.
Stick around, folks. See you later.
Time to make dreams